Bartlett was lying on the floor, groaning.
He's eaten too much again. We'll have to roll him out.
It was an enormous struggle. Then Sedgwick and Casey rushed about to clean up the shop.
Hurry!
They yelled at each other, running in all directions at once.
Maxwell will be here any minute. I'm pooped.
Sedgwick swept past him.
Keep at it. He's coming.
In a flash, they finished the kitchen, washed up the shop, and locked all the money in the cash register. Just as Maxwell reached the door, Sedgwick and Casey dashed to the back of the shop, falling on top of each other in a heap. Maxwell came in and turned on the lights. He opened the cash register and saw that it was full once again. Must be magic. Then he looked over at Sedgwick and Casey. Silly animals, he said. All you ever do is sleep. And that they did.
Of course, Casey and Sedgwick aren't the only animals that come out at night. In fact, 60% of the Earth's creatures live their lives at night and sleep during the day. That includes owls, porcupines, raccoons, frogs, and of course the night's most mysterious and fascinating creatures, the masters of night flight, bats.
Long before man walked this earth, bats filled the night skies. People used to think bats were birds, but they're not. Bats are mammals, like you and me. I'm Dr. Merlin Tuttle, and I've been studying bats for 20 years. We're about to enter Bracken Cave in Texas, where more than 20 million bats live in a world of darkness.
Well, here we are. We're down deep inside the cave. This is like a big tunnel, as long as a football stadium. The ceiling of this cave is over 3 stories high. And everywhere around me, everything is covered by millions and millions of bats. And this is a very unique environment because the droppings from all those bats turn into ammonia. And that's why I've got this respirator on. I would die down here without protection from the ammonia fumes. But the bats, they're amazing animals. They live without any problem down here, despite all the ammonia. Let's go on now and have a look deeper in the cave. Because so many bats live in here, and their bodies are all giving off heat, it's extremely hot, sometimes more than 100 degrees. There are nearly 1,000 kinds of bats in the world, and they live almost everywhere. In old buildings, and chimneys, trees, and in the jungle, some even make tents from leaves. Most bats, like the free-tailed bats in this cave, eat insects. Let's take a look at some bats close up. Here's a mother bat. She has fur just like dogs and cats and other animals, and it's very soft and velvety. She actually keeps very clean. Spends a large part of each day grooming and cleaning herself. Let's take a look at her otherwise. Look at her big ears. Those big ears are used to help her navigate, to find her way home at night, and to help her catch insects. She uses a system where she sends out beeps of sound, and they bounce back from obstacles in front of her or from little insects, and those big ears catch the sound. It's called echolocation. Bats are the only kind of mammal that flies. She has long, narrow wings that enable her to fly very fast at night. Her wings are just like a hand. This is her thumb. has a little claw on it to help her climb around. And then she has 4 more fingers, just like we do. The end of her wing here can be used just like a hand. She can come flying up to an insect at night, curl these bones around, and grab an insect right in that little webbing in the end of the wing in order to get it to her mouth to eat. See there? Just like you use your fingers. So in this way, just one bat can catch up to 500 or more tiny insects in a single hour. As you can see, bats really are not dangerous animals. In fact, they're among the world's most gentle animals. But you should never pick one up like I am doing, because any bat that you can catch is more likely than others to be sick. And any animal that's sick can be dangerous. Let's let her go now. We'll take a look at some babies. There are babies of several ages here. This is just a newborn baby. This one's only about a week old. Each mother free-tailed bat here produces one baby like this each year. But you know, these fellows are born a third as big as their mothers. He eats an awful lot, and within 3 more weeks, he'll look just about like her and be ready to fly away with her some night. He's a little worried right now, thinking that I might be a predator going to eat him. But he'll be just fine. We'll put him back safely. For young bats learning to fly, the floor of this cave is a very dangerous place. Any bat that lands on this floor and doesn't get airborne again within a few seconds will become a skeleton like this. There are literally billions of little flesh-eating insects crawling everywhere, just waiting to pounce on a hapless baby that doesn't make it from one side to the other.
Bats are creatures of the night. And every evening, between dusk and dawn, these bats wing their way across hundreds of miles looking for food. Tonight, this cloud of bats will consume 250,000 pounds of insects. That's the equivalent weight of 93 elephants. Bats like you've just seen could soon die out unless people everywhere learn to understand them and appreciate them. They're gentle and graceful. Bats are truly masters of night flight.
You know, one of the great things about staying up all night is picking up a fresh copy of the morning paper, hot off the press. Daily News?
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Thanks. I always read the book reviews, but first, I check out the horoscope. Let's see, horoscope. Where are the horoscopes? Ah, here we go. Let's see, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. 3 great books will soon come your way, but you don't have to take my word for it.